Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you an NFL matchup between the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. Now let's look at the Patriots coming in offensively. They were able to slap the Jets around in Foxborough, but they're going to come in to a team that's going to be aggressive. They're going to try to ground and pound you guys. One thing that's important offensively, when playing a cover 2 style defense, guys, we say it every week, you got to widen out that pressure. One thing that you guys do exceptionally well is you guys are able to spread out teams and effectively run the football out the gun. So one thing that's important, guys, look at your slot wide receivers, guys. Look at Welker, look at Tate, look at these guys working underneath. Keep these guys on the move. Therefore, you guys should be able to attack the underneath coverage of the Chicago Bears. Plus, in the cover 2, the void down the middle of the field in between the linebackers and safety is a big void you want to attack. Also, you look at the fact that in between the corners and safeties on the hash down the sidelines is another void. Good thing you guys got going for you. Your offense is you have 2 talented young tight ends in Gronkowski and Hernandez. Therefore, you guys should be able to effectively run out the spread and spread this pressure out offensively. That's something that you guys have to look forward to against Chicago. Defensively coming in, guys, you have a mastermind as a defensive coordinator in Bill Belichick. One thing that's important, the zone blitzing will confuse Jay Cutler. You guys have to make sure you get a lot of people in that underneath coverage, because Cutler won't be able to threaten deep, because I think you guys will have some opportunities to put pressure on that offensive line. So that should allow you guys to play the run on the way to the quarterback and effectively take away their running game and force them into a one-dimensional type offense, and that should play into your defensive strength, because you guys have the ability to make plays on the ball. You guys have a lot of ball hogs back there, even at your linebacker spot, to catch interceptions. But it all starts with getting pressure on Cutler and protecting, get a lot of guys in underneath zone coverage, and you should be able to have some success. Now, if you're Chicago coming in, you have to do what the Jets didn't do. You guys have to maintain your aggressiveness in the run game. You guys have 2 talented tailbacks in Chester Taylor and Matt Forte. Get the running game going early. That's going to weaken that with the Patriots want to do offensively. So that's important, guys. The balance is the reason why you're on this winning streak. The balance is the reason why teams are finding it hard to defend. Not because Cutler is not throwing interceptions. That's a big part of it, don't get me wrong, but it's because you guys have the balance. 15 carries between the 2. That should help you guys out a lot. That's going to neutralize that pressure and control the middle. So you look at the matchup between Kreutz and Wilfork. If he can control Wilfork up the middle, that's going to give everybody on that offensive line the opportunity to block their guy and give more room for the running backs and more time in the passing game for Jay Cutler. Now you look at defensively coming in, guys. You guys run that cover 2 with perfection. You guys have the linebackers that can make plays underneath. What's important is that you guys have to get pressure on Tom Brady. So that's going to fall on you guys getting that interior pressure. Tom Brady is a guy, if he sees the defensive ends flying up, you're not going to hit him from the blind side. You're not going to get him from front side. The pressure has to come from the middle. So that's up to you guys in the defensive tackle spot. Donna J and company, you guys have to make sure you get that pressure consistently. Tommy Harris has to get pressure on the quarterback. You guys have to make sure you get that pressure down the middle of that defense in order to have some success. And you can't allow Wes Welker to work underneath. Take away the underneath route, put some pain on him, put some hits on him, and you should have some success. I'm going with an upset in this game because I think the Bears are going to come in and they're going to run the football real well. They're going to be able to take away the aggressiveness of the Patriots team. I think the Patriots came in against the Jets, and that was a statement, and that was personal. They wanted to punch the Jets in the mouth because they talked a lot of trash. But I think the Bears right now are playing consistent at home and playing balance on offense. That's going to be the key. Yes, they struggle against Detroit, but that's a conference foe. This is going to be a game. This could be a potential Super Bowl matchup if everything goes right, because the Bears are playing well. So let's see how this thing goes this week. I'm taking the Bears against the Patriots. Oh, big shout out to the biggest Bears fan, by the way, Jen, South Dakota, big Bears fan. Shouts out to you. For more NFL coverage, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.